So we just met on the expressway. I want people to see this because this is my life. As you know, I've been documenting it. You've been seeing the YouTube videos. And this lovely young lady just asked me some questions on the side of the road. And so now I get to ask her some questions. How about that? So first, who are you? What's your name? Where are you going? Tell us who you are.
My name is Beth Doolittle, and right now I live in Houston, Texas. And I am in the process of returning from a New Year's Eve trip to Orpha, Texas, and so headed home.
Headed home. And so what intrigued you about this random guy riding on the expressway? Tell me.
Well, to tell you the truth, I've driven this road quite often, and I usually meet one stranger every time. Like something kind of mystical happens on this road. And so the last time I came through here, it was just up there. I just passed it. It was a woman who was roller skating to raise funds for, I believe, maybe breast cancer awareness or one. I'm not sure which one it was, but she was roller skating from the West Coast to the East Coast, and I just happened to drive by.
And did you stop and talk to her?
I stopped and I photographed her, and she was more in a hurry, so she couldn't really stop and talk. But she was like on the talk shows at the time, and I have her website. So you're not far from where I bumped into her. So the fact that then, you know, a couple minutes later, that, oh, there's a guy. I can't quite tell what he's doing. If that's a bike or... At first I thought you were on a scooter.
Oh, yeah.
It's like there's a guy on a scooter on the side of the road.
I wish it was a scooter, but it's all human driven. It's all human power.
Wow.
And so...
cool machine.
It's awesome, but the message is even awesomer. And so it's about challenging communities to stand up, challenging people to stand up, come together, do the right thing. And I always say it starts with a whisper. And so we always hear the voice telling us what the right thing is to do, but we have so many policies, procedures, politics, parochialism. I mean, it's unbelievable all the P's I can come up with that don't allow us to do the right thing and stand up. So what are your thoughts? And then we will.
Well, I think I mentioned just a few minutes ago that that to me, immediately after the Newtown shooting, I really believed that it was a horrific watershed event. But for some reason, that particular shooting, because it was children in a school, that it was different than the other shootings. And I don't know why. My heart, I mean, every shooting is a horrific event, and I'm sad for days, but that particular one really just made me really start sort of analyzing gun policies and the NRA, and finally sort of standing up to my friends that are very pro-gun and really having an intense discussion. And I find it was a really impassioned few days, and then the president spoke, and they're going into some policy making now. But I was kind of getting into arguments with people, and they were. One guy said nothing's going to change, and I just felt so strongly that no, you're actually wrong this time, and we're ready for change. And this is America, and this is not okay. This is not our country. We're not going to let our children be shot like this. It's just not okay. We're going to do what we can to change this. So something has really run amok.
Right.
It's really wrong here. So.
Well, and we're the leaders. America has always been the leader in everything, and so other countries are starting to question: are we really the leader? And so it is time for change.